what to do as the first speaker. I thought at least I would be, lower in the list there, but no, right up first. So after some painstaking debate with my husband, I said, should I be funny? Should I be brief? Should I go traditional? Should I give an in-depth presentation on what horseback riding really is to this group? And much to his chagrin, I'm going to do a little bit of all of it. So I speak really quickly, so that's how we'll get through it really fast. Just for a little bit of background, the equestrian team, what equestrian is horseback riding, and it really is a partnership between a horse and a rider. The interesting thing about competing at the college level is that you don't compete on your own horse. So we go, and my discipline was hunter jumpers, and I know that the team has diversified quite a bit since then, which is wonderful. But when I was there, you would go with your team to competition with 10 or 12 other teams in your region, and you would compete on the host team's horses. So you would show up, and you would literally draw your mount for that day. You've never ridden the horse before, ever in your life, except for, if you were a senior, you maybe had a little advantage, you've been around a while. And you weren't allowed to practice. So you went right into the ring on a horse you'd never met, and you had to jump a series of 10 to 12 jumps at about 3-foot jumps. And you were judged basically on your accuracy and your performance, and it's a subjective sport. So to put to bed the big myth, although they are a very significant part of the equation, the horse does not do all the work. Put that on the record in the minutes if anybody's taking them today. So on to the traditional part. Of course, I want to start, now that I've cleared that up, with a few thank yous. First, I want to say thanks to those who got me here. And if you ask, I know many of you know my husband in this room, and if you ask him, I know he would say it was him. But before Will Smith, there were my parents who invested in a very expensive and difficult sport for many years and supported me throughout. And while my little brothers complained about the cost of my pony versus the cost of their shin guards, I can hopefully say now that it was a good investment.
It was.
I'd also like to thank my two coaches, Yvonne Abel and Becky Backer. Becky was my coach while I was here at college, and she's here today. They spent countless hours and lessons with me. They endured my stubborn persistence and my relentless pursuit of perfection, and they taught me many life lessons both in and out of the saddle. So thank you, Becky and Yvonne, who could be here tonight.
Thank you.
In addition, I'm honored to thank the Hall of Fame Committee, Kathy Whipter, who's been a big supporter and a great resource throughout my time at Alfred and beyond, all the athletic administration as well as the college administration, and I'd like to give a shout out to Nancy and the current equestrian team. Their enthusiasm and support has been really tremendous, and I'm really just so proud of AUET, both past, present, and future, and with all the good work that has been done so far. And so, what girls, remember, when in doubt, drop your stirrups. It'll it'll always get to there in the end. It's an inside horse show. You can laugh politely, but it's a good one if you over. I'm so touched to thank many of the friends that are here tonight. I have old friends and new friends that travel from near and far. I'm honored to be in a class with a colleague who competed in basketball while my husband did as well, so we have a lot of mutual friends, and I'm so grateful. A lot of people travel, and it's really nice to have such lovely support from them. And last but not least, it is time to thank my incredibly talented, kind, supportive, and athletic husband, Will. Will had a bigger athletic presence at Alfred while we were here. He played basketball and football, but it was probably ultimately Saxon athletics that is the reason why we met. Maybe the library or GJ's had a little something to do with it too, but ultimately it was because we're athletes. And that brought us together, and for that I am eternally grateful, because we have been able to build a wonderful life. We've been together for the past 13 years. We have a 1-year-old daughter, Olivia, who's running around being destructive. There she is, somewhere. I'm sure everyone has seen her at some point tonight. And so we have a future equestrian on our hands, and actually Will and I are excited to announce we've got another future equestrian on the way. So in April, a little bit in there. So my grandma, the two grandmas that are here, you can start saving for your pony fund now. In conclusion, I am also thankful for the big win today, and also for the weather turnaround. It snowed on my graduation of May 18th. So what we learned then, and I guess all my experience at Alfred, is it taught us to be prepared for anything. And my time on the equestrian team, my time here at Alfred, and with all of you, has really translated into the rest of my life, and learned to be prepared for everything, and has really shaped who I am today. So I hope I didn't speak too quickly, and hope I hit on all the good points. And really, thanks to all of you for being here tonight, celebrating, and again, hope it's a lovely evening. So thank you.